Hey everyone, welcome to my art studio. Miss you. Getting ready to make some art beyond the border. And I've been very inspired lately by my honeybees and the fact that I think spring is starting to come. And out my window, there's some daffodils and flowers just starting to pop up. So that's going to be my inspiration for my Beyond the Border artwork that I will be creating today. To check out the instructions online, I printed them out, but you certainly don't have to. So check out the instructions, figure out what your inspiration will be, and then the next step is to find some paper. Any kind of paper you want. Yeah, I did find some thick art paper, but it was too big, so I tore it to make it smaller. Another good option might be paper from your printer, but you can get even more creative. Maybe you have small paper, maybe you have postcards, maybe you have index cards. This can be as big or as small as you want. Any kind of paper will do. Next, you're going to want to draw some lines using a pencil on your paper to create a border. I did have a ruler, but again, if you don't have a ruler at home, get creative. What straight edge can you find that you might be able to trace? Doesn't have to be perfect. Just create some kind of a cool border around your artwork that you can use. That'll be the next step. Hey, this edge of a folder is working out pretty darn good. Not too bad. Your next step will be to draw your main subject area somewhere inside the border. It's okay if it does overlap a little bit. You can see that I am working from a resource. I'm working from a picture, but you don't have to. You can totally work from your imagination. I also printed my picture out, but again, I don't have to do that. I could look at a picture in a magazine. There's a lot of places where I could get my images. And I like to kind of sketch my overall shape really messy first, and then I go back on top and I draw and make my final line decisions as I go through and make my contour lines on top of my sketch. You could do this however you want. If you have a favorite character that you love to draw your favorite character. It could be anything you like. It could be your pet, anything at all. If you like drawing it, it's going to come out much better. Next, begin drawing your background. Your background can be a combination of all different things. I'm using my inspiration for my daffodils, and I'm also going to be creating some honeycomb patterns. Have fun with it. It doesn't even have to make sense. You can do a combination of anything that you like for your background. Next, we're going to add color to the inside of our artwork. And you can choose different things that you want to color. You can just add color to your main original subject if you'd like, or you can add color to everything that's within the border. It's completely up to you. You can go over the edges, but it's just kind of fun to play around with where you're going to add color and then where we're going to do black and white. You also can choose any materials you would like for the colored part. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers. If you have chalk or chalk pastel, you could use that. You could use colored pens. You can use watercolor or paint if you have it. I might even do a combination of a few different materials just to see how it looks. Let's go. Now the final step is to add black and white to the border. You could do that with any material. You could do that with marker. You have a pen, you could do that. Any kind of marker that you want, any kind of pen. It does help if it's black, but again, be super creative. And remember, mistakes are part of the process. I did drip my paint a little bit, and instead of freaking out and getting upset, no, I'm just gonna go with it. Let's see if I can cover it up somehow. Sometimes from our mistakes, we end up being super creative. And there you have it. Now we're going beyond the border and we're doing a black and white border all around. You could just keep going. You can continue to Zentangle this if you want to do some cool patterns and things inside. This might be something that you just keep on your desk for a little while and you go back to as often as you need to. Or if you're just doing something else or you're feeling a little bored and you're going to just doodle and draw and design with your black pen or marker. Have fun with your Beyond the Border. Use art as a form of stress relief. And make sure that you're always feeling happy and you're creating art of things that you enjoy. And it'll make you feel really good. Thanks.